Good. All right, people, we are here with the lovely Meredith. And fun fact, she is probably the second black person I've met named Meredith in on the East Coast.
I've never met one.
Normally, deep South, you have all types of Merediths, Ediths, Ernestines. You have find it was rare to find it on the East Coast. So she's always a joy to work with. She's been away for a while, even though she lives maybe 20 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
But we're back doing another fashion shoot. I think the last shoot we did was. I think the last shoot we did was it fashion or was it the Wonder Woman workout?
Might have been the Wonder Woman workout one, right around the corner.
She's also a cosplayer, so if you're looking for someone who does good cosplay stuff, you guys need to add more color to your portfolio. There you go.
Call them out.
Just had to say it. All right, so. Yep, I'm gonna do a quick little light check so I can make sure everything looks good because I like the outfit. I think the right lighting should be fine. Pretty good. Alright, so we'll keep it simple. In here because this is the crux, so that you can do a lot of grabbing and you'll have some stuff to do with your hands so you're not forgetting what to do. Hello. Welcome to. I get lucky. I get a good run of people, and then depending on what I'm shooting, some people be like, "Oh, he's not shooting anything lingerie. We're gone."
I'm out.
But then some people are like, "Oh, he may be actually teaching some lessons today, so
Yeah.
we'll stay."
Trying to get the slip. I don't know. Maybe I have to turn for that later.
We'll see that because
Yeah.
we'll have you do some turning stuff so you turn this way. So I have her throws in the middle of the tree because it provides great positioning for her and it gives her stuff to do with her hands. So she's not like, what am I going to do with my hands in this position or that position? I can show you guys right there so you can see it. All right, so I'm going to come in real close. Mm-hmm. So we're not going to worry about bring this hand to the chest, open it up slightly. So where I have her positioned, there's the sun behind her, so it's peeking through the branches, giving her a nice highlight. Bring that hand down to your chest as well. So you have both. So I want you to do is you're gonna look over this way. Nice. There.
Oh, I like
So when you're shooting someone who has a more light chocolate mocha type of skin tone, you want to adjust your lighting so it looks smooth as you can in camera. So when you do your out of camera edits, your post editing, you don't have to do too much smoothing. So I always try to make sure the lighting's good. And then the fun part is now doing shoot throughs. So I'll have her right there looking at me. And what I'll do is like I did with the other shoot, is I'll shoot from behind something to kind of just give it a little bit more naturey feel. Push that one up so it's not covering the face too much. Like that. It's pretty easy to do. It also provides really color flares in the middle of the shoot. So you get these normal portrait shots with the way you shoot them, makes them seem like they're bigger than anything else. And a lot of it is just going to be finding the right angle, setting it up the right way. Look more this way. Thankfully, my camera has eye autofocus, so I can just focus in on my eyeball and get a tack sharp shot. I'm gonna have you do some slight smiles
Okay.
so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So we have here. That's what we're going for. I'm gonna have you, I like this pose right there. What I want you to do is give me just a nice little smirk. Doesn't have to be too forced. So now the hardest thing about shooting in an area like this is like making sure there's no cars coming, so you don't get a beautiful shot but then have like an ugly ass car in the middle of the shot. Hold that. Good. Perfect. What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you turn aside this way. So one on the side, and then you're gonna look back towards me. That way we can show off the slit.
Sure.
So that leg, your right leg. Yes. And then you're gonna arch back a little bit. Because remember, we still want to show off the shape. Put your hands right about there, because that's where your body bends at. When you're posing a model who has curves, always have her put her hands, and we're gonna have her put her hands like right here, because then it comes there, and that's like the midpoint, and it accentuates everything else. Hold that. Good. Right there. So thankfully, Meredith has like a great workout shape, so we don't have to have her do too much outside of just like simple poses, because her shape and then her fashion sense with the stuff that she normally brings to shoot with me usually does all the heavy lifting for me. And then I look like I'm like a great photographer because, you know, all I did was just press a button and she did all the hard work. Hold that. Good. Now I'm gonna move you to about right here.
Sure.
And I'm gonna be shooting more of a portrait style. So I'm shooting from the waist up.
Okay.
Move a little bit over. So you're a little bit more, so you're a little bit more even. Keep going right there. Good. So now what I'm doing is I have her against this backdrop. And the reason why I'm having her shoot here is because I'm gonna shoot from about here up. We're gonna have her keep all her poses in, her hand poses in tight and against the body. And we're gonna use this to kind of frame her and shape her up. It makes your job a lot easier, and it makes things a lot easier, especially because you have like the shadows that are popping in. My friend Megan says, having fun, I see. I love her dress.
Oh, thanks, Megan.
Yeah, she's very stylish. Okay, you guys don't understand. She came in like 3 outfits, and I'm like, oh, no. But you gotta see the other one. Oh, so vintage. So vintage and nice. So now I'm shooting it. I'm shooting my 50 prime so I can get a good locked in on her. So I'm gonna turn my f-stop down so she's not too hot. Alright. So doing this. So keeping the hands tight for poses are kind of like difficult, because you'll tend to get scrunched up. So what I tell them all, relax your shoulders. Here, like right in this little part here. Then you're gonna breathe in, turn to the side. Right. Good. Soften the shot. Good. From here to here. So whenever you have your model pose like this, don't have her pressed down because it looks like she'll have gigantic hands. Light, spread the fingers.
Okay.
That's it. I like that look. Hold that. Good. Good. And I always try to show the model what the shots look like so they know sideways, going this way. So you're gonna lean against that hip. You're gonna push a little bit more out. Good. Place your hand right about here. Like this way. Chin up. So what you'll see is, you notice she has like a lot of hair coming down. So what I do is I'll have her kind of lift her chin up because that hair is going to compress everything, and then relax her shoulders so the hair kind of highlights the neck.
What's the elbow?
Yeah. So the reason why I have her pointing the elbow towards me is because when she brings it back, it comes outside of the frame. And we want to kind of keep it somewhat uniform, so if I have to go in and cropped, it's not too hard. Hold that. Good. So even if you were to say shoot from this angle, look back this way. So I'm still having her in the block frame because she's slim enough where she could fit within this, and it's wide enough that I could shoot from different angles. So if I want to focus just on the head, I want you to bring your hand back to the necklace. This one. That one. Move a little bit more up. Oh, right. So there are going to be hand positions models are going to do that you're going to want to stop them from. So anything holding here is more a pregnancy pose, and that's not what you want. So you always try to have it right on the thigh, right where the cuff hits, or a little bit down or to the side, but never really under the belly. Don't make your models look like that. That's messed up. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now you look right over here, right where my hands are.
Okay.
So sometimes I'll have a model look off camera because I just like the off camera look. It looks like we're catching them doing something like in the moment. So she did a great job with her makeup, so I'm going to come in close. So you get the eyes. You want to get this beautiful thing right here. It's a very important, beautiful piece of jewelry right here. You want to get that. So I'm going to come in close so we can make sure we highlight that. Nice. I'm going to have you throw on the jacket and the glasses. So now the next thing I'm going to do is, because we have like this great walkway here.
Should I do it like, look at this?
Yeah.
Try that?
So I'm gonna have her pretty much see how far back I can go so she doesn't blind herself. So probably gonna have her about right here, blocks the sun. We get some even lighting and some cool light patterns. If you kind of play up this very nice, posh look.
Maybe like hold them, I guess. Different looks of it? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna do like different things. So with sunglasses in the hair, on, tilt down, in the hand, you can do so much different stuff with them, which is I like. I love it. Cross your legs. A little bit more in the middle. So move this way. So I want you to cross that way. Good. So right now, as you guys are seeing, we get this great natural light, and the walkway is going to help me frame her for these great shots. Hold that. I'm going to come in close. Easiest thing to shoot. Turn your hip a little bit this way.
Crossing stuff?
Yeah. Go away. Go. So now the way she's positioned now, I'm gonna shoot her going towards the glass in the back so we get like a cool little reflection, and it kind of breaks up the monotonous pattern of just the walkway. Also, with the way the sun is shining on the shades, you get this really nice, clean look. Hey, Brianna, yes. As everybody's been noticing, she has the beautiful dress on.
Everybody loves the dress.
Forget that you have a great photographer when you have a beautiful dress. So as a model, it's good that you know what your colors are. So you see this color, the blue, goes great with her skin tone. See how you turn back like that? Do that again. Hold that. So all I'm doing is I'm letting the outfit and the colors work for me. And then I put it off the right angle to shoot. You get one pose, many different looks. Now shades off. So you get like these real cool, nice shots.
Well, the gold looks nice.
I got that from Mad Rags. They were like $2. All right, so now I'm switching her over to about this look because I want to shoot up and get all the darker colors behind her. All right, hold that.
Oh, it drops all the time.
The phone dropped. I thought it was mine, but it was hers, so I'm just
drop it all.
ignoring. So I know the new iPhone 12 came out, but I'm not in a rush to get it right now. Hold that. Good. Bring that hand back up to the jacket. So here's now with reflective sunglasses, the hardest part is to figure out a way to shoot yourself where you're not in the frame. So you keep your head facing that way.
Okay.
So I am gonna come from the side where you can't see me. So I don't have to go in and like erase myself from the glasses, which is hard. So I shoot from kind of like the side angle so I can still get a good profile shot, but you won't see me in the lens.
Oh, that's
So now I'm gonna have you do is work going down and you tip your head and look over the top of the glasses. So now for this shot, basically, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna frame it where we get this part up. So which means, even though we have cars, like zooming up and down the street, you won't see them in the shot because I just cropped the frame and tighter. So let me go for the closer up look shots. Bring that hand onto the chest, open up. More here. So bring it down and then turn it straight. Good. All right, now we're about to do this last thing we're about to do now is gonna be the phone stuff. We're gonna do like an action shot. I'm gonna get her walking towards me.
okay.
All right, so here's the thing. You're gonna walk towards me. Give me your best strut, your best car walk. You're gonna get here and take the glasses. Yeah. All right. So here's where we have fun shooting. We're gonna go for the classic walk. I'm gonna have her take off her glasses and look towards the direction she took them off at to get this so we can catch motion shots. Motion shots are always fun to do. All right, ready? Oh, not yet. Wait till you get about right here.
Middle.
Take off the glasses.
Okay.
So we get enough good shots of you walking.
Okay.
Ready, set, and go. Perfect. Oh, let's see how that came out. So this is where I have my phone when I do these shots. Yeah, hold on. Wait for it to buffer.
It was like burst mode.
Yeah. One of my favorite modes on this camera is the burst mode.
Ooh, I like that.
So I'm gonna have you just do the. I'm gonna have you stand right there. I'm just gonna have you do the. So when you take it off, you're gonna kind of bounce your hip. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna have her do the taking off the sunglasses part. So I'm gonna get like kind of running close and shoot from like where you see the cloth on the inside of the skirt ends going up. All right. Ready, set, go. Good. So now you burst shot because anywhere in that frame I just took, you're gonna get a good shot. The law of average dictates it. And then as a photographer, you just make sure you focus on that good shot. Like that is a money shot.
Yeah.
So like that one. Even like just that. Looks good. Nice. All right. The first look is done. We're gonna go do the second look and we'll be back. Boom.
I love that.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
And I think this was a good choice for it. Color wise, this was perfect.
Good shot.
Look number 2.
I love these. Where'd you get these glasses?
So Mad Rag in North Haven.
Mad Rag.
Yeah, a model of mine was like, hey Dan, I want to go get some stuff from this like, you know, it's like our version of like City Trend, Walmart, stuff like that. So I'm like, hey, I'll go with you. And so I went there and I saw the big set of sunglasses, those, and then the ones with the heart. So I said, I'm gonna grab those. And then they had like a bunch of different little outfits that were just like, I could do some cool stuff with them. There's the see-through mesh top that the girl wore last night. There's a see-through flower top, which looks very dope. And then I got this reflective, this light blue reflective hoodie, which I'm like, oh, that's dope. I could definitely use that for something. Yeah, I'll show when we get in. I'll put them out, and I also found like some really cool like lingerie pieces there. And I'm like, oh, this is. I maybe went there and spent maybe $100. Walked out with at least 10 to 15 outfits.
Love that.
Yeah, it's hard to find good sales like that for like really good stuff.
I know, stuff that lasts. Versatile.
So besides the female photographer, who else has hit you up for shooting?
I think there was one other guy. He was in Middletown. Wanted to do some like coffee shop thing, but
Michael Dwyer?
maybe
Something
a
Dwyer.
while ago.
Woody Dwyer, that's his name. Sorry.
Might have been. I think it was just them. Just the two of them.
Really?
But I gotta get better at posting. I suck at social media. I gotta get better. And like post shoots.